In Columbia, I look at the Chamber of Commerce directory, and I'm just in awe of the number of small businesses, that one or two persons that have been in business for over 20 years. And that's just a true measure of success for me. But also I look to the executive directors of several of our local nonprofits, like Peggy Kirkpatrick and Cindy Mustard, who have not only been successful in managing their teams, but also in engaging the community in support of their projects. It's just awesome.
Somebody that I look up to in the business world would be Linda Baumgartner.
I would look up to my dad, Lonnie Spry.
I think there are many people in the business community that we look up to. When we talk about people we admire, we look at small business owners who really have a passion for what they do and are able to bring that back and make the community stronger because of it.
Well, there are a lot of people in Columbia to look up to. A few that come to mind would include Teresa Malidi, who's the CEO of Commerce Bank. People include Mayor Darwin Hindman, who has helped run what I consider to be a fairly sophisticated government organization. Peggy Kirkpatrick at the Food Bank has for many years helped that not-for-profit.
The first name that popped into my mind is Warren Buffett, and not because he's one of the wealthiest men in the world. It's because if you were to meet Warren Buffett in his home or on the street, the last thing you would think about is that he's one of the wealthiest men in the world.
The advice I'd give to people who are interested in starting a small business is to make sure that you really care about what you're doing, because you're going to be doing it for many more hours than you otherwise would.
I think that there are two things that really come to mind when somebody wants to start a small business. One, you have to love what you're going to do. And I think the other thing is do your homework.
And I would add to that I think it's too easy for small business owners in particular to get caught up in their day-to-day and be working in the business and forget to work on the business. You've always got to be there to look at the big picture. It's easy to get caught up in the paperwork and the hustle bustle and just trying to keep the doors open, but you've got to remember to always take a look at your marketing plan and, again, that big picture. So instead of not just working in your business, make sure you're working on the business.
If I had to give advice to someone who's opening a small business, I would put two bits of advice equal to each other. The number one would be do your homework. Know everything that's humanly possible to know about the business that one may be engaging in for. And then the other advice I would give is have lots of cash on hand.
Advice I would give to somebody who is wanting to start their own business would be live your dreams. Focus on the big picture and figure out, what you want to do in life.
The first advice I would give to someone starting a small business is to assemble a strong team of advisors that are not only interested in your success and the success of your company. And then secondly, it's really important to have a written business plan. For us, we started with 3 partners, and the business plan brought together the 3 visions that we had for our company.
The thing that sets our company apart is service. We do whatever it takes to get the job done.
I know that when I look at inside our practice and the team that we have, I think it's that team approach in terms of caring for the patients who trust us.
One of the things that sets us apart is that from the get-go we were committed to bringing to the table a better understanding of the relationship between the built environment and the natural environment.
We think what sets us apart first is customer service. We truly care about our clients and the success of their projects. But we also empower our employees very early on. When we hire a new graduate, we try to get them engaged with the clients and the projects at a very early stage.
We're in an interesting niche. We don't feel like we have true competitors. One thing we've tried really hard to do is collaborate with the arts community and make the arts community stronger. There's nobody who's really doing exactly what we're doing here in town.
My business philosophy is based on truthfulness and trust with my patients and with my staff.
In 1996, we coined the phrase, think about the possibilities. And while that was a bit of a play on words to the acronym of our name, THHINC, it was also for us about our vision that anything's possible if we kept our minds open.
Our business philosophy is to be honest and respect everyone. And that's everyone from your employees to your customers. That people want to be around others that are positive, trustworthy, dependable, and you just have to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
I think when we opened PS Gallery, we wanted to be a big part of the community. We didn't just want to be a retail store, but we really wanted to be part of what makes Columbia great.
And that's why we've opened up our gallery for nonprofits to use it for special events and the events that we have. And again, trying to make the gallery more inviting. There's still a lot of stigma about art and who goes to art galleries and who buys art, and we're trying very hard to break down those barriers and get people to not be so afraid of art and really see the value in owning a piece of original art.
Our mission is to serve our clients with sustainable architecture.
I believe our approach to management would be we're the ones, we get out and actually do the work, and we just don't demand what gets done. We participate in the work to make the job run smoothly.
We jump in there and help the guys so that they realize that we're, like Brandon said, not asking them to do something that we ourselves wouldn't do.
Leadership, I think, is an opportunity for you to help shape the community that you're a part of, to help people answer the question, what will it take to make Columbia the best city in the world?
Leadership style, more of a horizontal leadership style as opposed to a vertical leadership style of communication and authority, has helped us work as a team better because everyone's more aware of what's going on in other departments, and there's not someone between myself and the rest of my staff. And that's been very helpful in terms of success and open door communication between myself and the team that I have, and it's been very rewarding.
Our business success, we think, is keyed on our family-friendly environment in the company. We think that's critical to our team members and to provide good balance in their lives. We also have a varied amount of leadership styles in our management team. We have some delegators, we have some doers, we have some cheerleaders. And so we're a pretty fun place to work on a daily basis.
The two people who are a part of the gallery are a part of the gallery. They are PS Gallery as we are, and they are involved in almost every aspect of the business, and they're given a lot of responsibility, and they're given a lot of autonomy, and they help make us who we are.